All right, well, Tom is finishing the week off in Lebanon at T's Redneck Steakhouse.
Tom, what are you and Tina up to today?
Well, what Tina and I are up to today is farming, I guess you might call it. There's Tina, T's Redneck Steakhouse, that's T herself. Good to see you again.
Hey, good to have you back.
I'm not kidding, you've become Farmer Tina now.
I'm working on it, But you know, look at that tomato. That's out of our hoop house now, and cucumbers, and so we're bringing them right here to the steakhouse, and we're doing farm to table it now.
Okay, you're gonna try and feed a lot of people. How many plants you got out there?
I got about 90 tomato plants right now. So yeah, when you walk out there and you go through them, you're just covered in yellow. The pollen from all the, it's just.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's really, really cool. Of course, you know, being in the hoop house, you water it anyway, but because it's been so hot, we've been water. Yeah, they've been drinking a lot, but they look and they taste amazing.
Well, there are some folks that are saying their tomatoes aren't ripe yet. They're not ripening up, but you've been taking care of them.
I started early. I started a little earlier than I probably should have, but we've got them going now, and they're just, if they catch up with all those blooms, tomatoes are not going to be an issue. The same thing with cucumbers. So right now we're being able to supply all of them. Yeah. You know, we may hit some speed bumps where we may have to sub in a little bit, but I hope not. I hope we can take care of our own.
That's just kind of nature. It's going to do what it does.
It does. You're at its mercy. But that sandwich right there is probably one of my favorite. If I had to pick a food to live on, I could probably live on a BLT. With homegrown tomatoes.
Especially during the summer.
Yes.
This is...
Absolutely.
It's a sandwich, and yet it's refreshing at the same time.
Yep.
So you see the BLT here, but I don't want you to remember, this was the first thing when I saw these, okay.
It's our homemade chips, and
they're
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. So that right there can be everyday lunch.
And you know it's not out of a bag because when it's brought to you, these chips are warm. They've just been made. This would be a dinner, a lunch, anything you want. This is perfect.
Yes.
What else can we expect to see you using the labors of your love here?
Well, we're working on a lot of stuff, but the things that we're going to have ready right now are obviously these, and then eventually we're going to be making our own fruit. We're going to have blackberries and blueberries for our liqueurs. And so, we got a lot of stuff in the fire, but this is a priority. You know, when you go a homegrown tomato, you just can't buy anything like that.
And yes, on a BLT it's great, but on a burger it's great. So anything
salads.
Anything you've had tomatoes on, you come here and you've got homegrown. It's like.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And people usually in the wintertime, because tomatoes aren't very good, which we're going to try to do them year round. But,
okay.
So the whole thing of it is they'll be like, leave the tomatoes off. And then when you go, I've got homegrown tomatoes, they're like, okay, yeah, I'll do those. It's just a total different deal,
That is kind of a draw when you can say homegrown in the winter.
You bet,
That's great. And of course, the chips. But, this is just one of the things that you can find here at T's, the incredible food. And you see, a BLT and chips, you're not going to leave hungry. You may leave some on the plate because these are the kinds of portions that you like to serve your clientele.
Yep. And that's the thing. And then we always have great desserts. So we make our homemade desserts. So if you leave hungry, it's probably your own fault, know?
It truly is.
Yeah. And as these people come in, and they're getting their BLTs and stuff, I don't want them to forget about our top shelf room because it's now open.
Yeah.
And so we're carrying some stuff. This is a new Basil Hayden. It's actually in a red wine cask. And, so every week we're kind of adding some new things. It's constantly changing. We've got the wine, the cigars, we've got the bourbons, we've got tequilas. So every week I get something new. And so it's a lot of fun. So yeah, when people come in, please don't forget to ask. Let me see the top shelf room.
Yeah, when you come in, there's the register, there's the counter, people greet you, hi, how are you? And you just look right by them and you're going to see that room. And you really do need to come in there. And I know you even said the cigars are going like crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Well, because people do those for special occasions. Yeah. And, birthdays, anniversaries. Things that people want to buy something unique for somebody. T's has got it now, so.
And always improving as you go.
You bet. And then we turn around, and of course, if they want to keep up with us, tell them to hit that Facebook page.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's easy. Now, she mentioned things like, parties and birthdays and anniversaries and stuff. Well, when we come back here to T's, we're going to talk about a very special date that is coming up. And you might want to share with Tina here at T's Redneck Steakhouse. So we'll take a look at this, and right now, back to you.
All right, Tom, thank you so much. Amanda, lots of great options over there. People have to go check it out over in Lebanon.
That cucumber looked fantastic.
I know, didn't
like,
it?
I really kind of want to get one. Just gonna say.